Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bathmat Reviews, where today we are going to be talking about Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Ratchet. Now, this is the Transformers design from War for Cybertron, a fantastic game. So is its sequel. Is it War First or Fall? No, it's War First, then Fall. Anyway, both games are fantastic. Please re-release them. I want to play them on like a new gen console again. I don't have an older one that can run it easily, and it's just I don't really feel like emulating, and it's just I really want to replay them again. Especially if they get the online up again. That'd be awesome. Anyway, this is a great figure. I really like the Gamer Edition line. It has a couple of the barricade mold is but this figure, oh, it's good. I love the transformation, and normally I only buy on the figures that are repaint for Ratchet or Ironhide. I normally only get one of them just because I like to have figures with different transformations. Most of the time that I have a duplicate, it's because of some wacky thing that happened, or it came in a multi-pack that I already had one of the figures from. I don't tend to buy the same figure twice, but I'm thinking about it for this one because it's just a really good mold, and it's a very fun transformation. Speaking of which, this is a more recent figure, so you know what that means. Box review. Heck yeah. So, wow, that is shiny. So here's the box. It has some good artwork there. Hole in the middle, War for Cybertron, Takara Tomy, Transformers. More good artwork. On the back, 28 steps, pew-pews, robot mode, vehicle mode, base. This side, more good artwork. Transformers War for Cybertron. Bottom has stuff inside. You got the thing that he was locked into. And then you have the base of displaying. I think MGO calls it the base of displayage, which that's a good name for it. That I care so much about. Anyway, let's talk about the figure because I like the figure. It's very good. There's weapon storage on the back, and that's why I was currently keeping them just out of the way. The axe doesn't hold on great, but I don't care. I don't normally keep it there. I just was keeping it there for convenience until I wanted to show the weapons because they're cool. And so, yeah. I'm just going to put that off. I'm going to put the weapons off to the side, though, to talk about articulation. So, head on a ball joint. It has all the movement you could need. Arms can go up that far. Shoulder pad moves out of the way for it. I wish this part of the shoulder pad could move outward. For some reason, on mine, it can move inward, and I feel like it should be the other way around. Because otherwise, you have to move the shoulder pad on that weird angle. But 90 degrees at the shoulder both ways, in case you need him to break his arm for some reason. Bend goes that far, that far, that far, there. No ankle. Never mind. I'm really impressed. The amount of figures, because I don't tend to care about, ankle tilts on figures. So it's not something I really check until I started reviewing them. And I've been impressed. The amount of figures, at least recent figures, that don't really look like they have an ankle tilt, that somehow they still put it in. I appreciate that. And, so yeah, now his weapons are pretty cool. So he has an axe because there's always a melee weapon. There's a melee button in the game, and so you get a melee weapon. Yes! It's so cool. Axe is not what I would expect for Ratchet, personally. The arm blades from Transformers Prime, technically the same Ratchet, by the way. That fits way more to me, but I gotta admit, the axe does look sick. And then on this side, you can take... Oh, well. You can put it in his hand if you want to. There's a port right there. So you can... I've never actually done this because I like the other way. So he can hold it if you want to do that. But you can take that off and then plug that in. Now his arm is the weapon, and that's cool. And there's also storage. If you open up his backpack, you can slot that in there and close that up. And voila! That's very nice, because some of the earlier figures didn't have that. So anyway, let's get to transformation, because that's what made me really fall in love with this figure. This figure's transformation is quite cool. It bulks up in a very interesting way. Like, a lot of the War for Cybertron figures have been very interesting in transformations, very unique. And I love that. I love me a unique transformation. So, first, what you do, you come to this Autobot symbol, and you flip it up. Or down, either way works. Then you come to the back, open that up, and fold those out. Come to the shoulder pads, flip them up and back like this. Push the chest forward and pop all this out. Then bring that in and under the, like, stomach, core, whatever. Then take the arms, rotate it all like, whoa, hey, you're not supposed to come off there. Like that, and then bend it at this angle. And then that pegs in like that. Same thing on this side. Rotate all that, bring that down and in, and then peg that in. And then bring the arms down the rest of the way and peg them in like that. And same thing on this side. Then you bring all this down and that closes over and get all that lined up and locked in. And yeah, that's the first part of the vehicle. Then rotate, rotate, rotate. Come down here, lift up the shins, bring all of this out, and then bring that up and get that all lined up like that. Bring this down and lock that in. Same thing on this side. Bring all this up, bring that out, straighten all that out, lock that in. Then bring the legs down just a little bit, then flip that all around and line all this up like that. Same thing on this side. And come on. This one step right here is a little bit hard to get everything lined up, but once you do, it like everything locks in solidly. It's just getting everything there takes a couple of seconds longer than you'd originally expect, because you gotta just kind of adjust things slowly into place. Peg in there and there. These peg in together. There's a lot of locking in points that once you get all that done, and then line up the hands, and there. Now, fold in the toes, then take these, make sure they're pegged together, and then those will close up like that. Then you take all this and bring that in. I said bring that in. And you're done. And ooh boy, is this a good, hey, I said peg in. There we go. And this is a great vehicle mode. Like, it's so tanky, and so it just works. Now, you can take the weapons and peg them in, one right here, and the axe right here. And that's all fine and dandy, but I don't really care. I much prefer the look like this. And yeah, it's so good. That's about it. So, this has been Bath Matt Reviews. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on YouTube and TikTok, and comment on what characters you want to see next. Bye. Wee woo wee woo woo.